What can you do to impress a woman? Now, is there some kind of way of thinking or something you say or even something that you do that attracts a woman to you? It makes her want to give you her full and undivided attention. It makes her want to think about you, even when you're not with her. It really just creates and maintains that attraction. And you can dress well, you can be romantic, you can be playful, you can be good in bed, you can learn how to cook, you can learn all the different languages out there. But in my experience, you're going to impress women. But if you want to learn just one method, one technique that in my opinion is far more powerful than any of the ones that I just mentioned, then you better listen up close and turn the volume up a little bit. Because this little technique right over here can be the be-all and all when it comes to attracting women. Like if I had a gun in my hand, pointed in my hand, okay, and I was told that I had to give that person just one technique that they can use to attract women, or else, they're gonna just blow me away. This is the one technique I'm gonna give them, okay? So what is it? What is this one technique so powerful that when you use it, it just really amps up the attraction that any woman can ever have for you? Sometimes even make them attracted to you in the first couple of seconds of meeting you. And when you master this technique, it's going to actually make that attraction permanent. If you're in a relationship and you're worried about a woman leaving you, it's going to make this attraction permanent. If you're just meeting a girl, it's going to start the attraction and it's going to move it up to the next level. It's going to maintain it. It's going to be there long after you met her. So what is this technique? What is this method? Before I do that, I want to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Oliver Turner, and I am the founder of the website called Shocking Dating Secrets. Okay, this website is for men who want to become more successful with women in dating. Inside this website, you're going to find a lot of tips and techniques to meeting, attracting, seducing, picking up, dating the kind of woman that you've always wanted. And best of all, it's for free. No charge at all. You can read as much articles, watch as much videos, and they're going to be the same quality as the video you're watching right now. Okay, so let's get started. So what's this technique, what's this method that I use to magnetically attract women to me? What I call be a giver, not a taker. Okay, and this is more of a mentality than a technique. I mean, there's lots of different ways that you can apply this, but I want to talk about the mentality first. Being a giver. A lot of people are used to just taking things, getting what they want, and it happens so often in the world today. I mean, there's one-way friendships. There's people that just come up to you because they need something from you. Question after question after question, and really just brings nothing to the table. Nothing. You really don't contribute something to make your life a lot better. Same thing with women in dating, guys walking up to women just wanting to get their numbers, wanting to go out on a date, wanting to have sex. And for really attractive women, this happens to them all the time. And if this is your main way, your main approach to meeting them, then good luck, because you're going to need more than that. And this is where my mentality comes in. Be a giver, not a taker. Instead of taking things and getting things, give things, contribute things. Be the light in their lives. Be the most interesting person that they've ever met. So let's say you're out on a date with a really beautiful woman. Have the mindset, have the mentality that she is going to have the better end of the deal. She's going to have so much fun tonight, she's going to love it. She's going to enjoy it. It's going to be the best night of her life. Okay? She's going to get more out of it than I'm getting out of it. She's getting, a better end of the deal, so to speak. Better end of the stick, so to speak. Let's say you're out on the mall, or you're out somewhere in a public space. Walk up to 5 people and just give them compliments about what they're wearing, their energy, their style, how they look. Just say, hey, you know what? You have a really cool outfit. I really like your hat. Whatever, looks good on you. It's interesting. Just say that without expecting anything in return. You don't want anything. You don't want a compliment back. You don't want to get someone's number. You don't want them to just like you. You're just saying it because it's what you think. It's how you feel, and because you just want to contribute something to this world. Because you just want to give value and kind of like make their day. So because you just want to give a value to others. And you want to lift them up. You want to bring them up to your level instead of just taking things from them so that they kind of like sink down. Okay? So that's your goal, is just go out there and do things for other people, say nice things without expecting anything in return. I mean, it might seem kind of counterintuitive, or what does this have to do with women and dating? But you're going to realize that once you switch your mindset, once you flip that switch from, I'm taking stuff, from I'm giving stuff, women will actually notice this, especially if your mentality is I'm giving stuff without expecting anything in return. What's going to happen is women are going to notice this. They're like, wow, this really cool guy that just loves, making people feel happy. It's a fun, positive vibe and energy that you project and you put out there. And women just naturally gravitate towards that. Everybody does. Instead of being an emotional suckerfish, start just giving value to other people. Another example, let's say you're having sex with a woman. Make sure it's the best sex in her life that she's ever had. And make sure that she comes first. Okay? Enough said. And if you want more techniques, more tips on this subject, I actually wrote a whole article on this called Ways to Impress a Woman. And you can get this on my website called ShockingDatingSecrets.com. Oh, and one more thing. I actually wrote an article on this whole topic on how to impress a woman. And in that article, I shared some of my most important mindsets, the way I think, the way I view the world. And in this article, I shared some of my key beliefs, the way I think, the way I see the world, that in my opinion has really had a profound effect on women and their attraction levels towards me. Okay? This article is called Ways to Impress a Woman. And you can find it in my website called ShockingDatingSecrets.com. You can read it for free. There's no obligation whatsoever. Go there right now, read some articles, watch some videos, and let me know how it goes. Want more killer tips on how to become more successful with women in dating? Then go ahead and check out my website called ShockingDatingSecrets.com. In this website, you're going to find a lot of tips and techniques that's going to help you triple your confidence, meet more women, and get as many dates as you want. If you're a beginner, if you're starting out and you probably got out of a nasty breakup or you've never had a girlfriend before, it's going to give you every single thing you need, step by step, from approaching women to starting a conversation, to carrying on that conversation, to getting your number, to getting a date, to what to do on a date, how to get physical, and how to turn into a relationship that you like, whether it's a one-night stand or a girlfriend that you want. And if you already have some experience under your belt, the tips you find in this website is going to help you get to the next level, more advanced tips, okay? So this website has something for everybody. So go check it now. It's ShockingDatingSecrets.com. Now, if you want to triple your confidence, meet more women, and get as many dates as you want, go check it now. It's ShockingDatingSecrets.com.